Welcome to Impact Phase 1, where tech meet mystery. Unlock powerful digital skill, master new tech, and follow your future. One shot at a time. Subscribe, learn, and level up. All at Impact Fuse. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. To our Canvas, which is one of the software application on mobile phones and on computers, which is used for graphic design. Okay, I believe that most of us we have heard about Canvas. Okay, we have heard about Canvas, we have used Canvas, we have been hearing about Canvas. And one of the things with Canvas is that Canvas is one of the most easiest graphic design application that can be used on computer or on mobile phones without any stress. Okay, so today we are going to be breaking down Canvas and introducing you to Canvas so that you can understand how to use Canvas, and this will also make graphic design very simple and lively. So follow me as we move down to this tutorial. But if you are joining this channel new, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that anytime that we drop a new video, you are going to be the first person to watch it. Also, you can also do us a favor by joining a membership, which costs at least something like $2 in a month, minimum $2 in a month. So we'll be very grateful if you can also join our membership. Thank you, and let's move down to this video. Okay, now, should in case that you don't have Canvas application, Canvas is where it's available on Play Store and App Store. Okay, and App Store for Apple phones. Okay, so just come to your Google Play Store now. You just come to your Google Play Store. Remember that you must first sign into your Google Play Store. Okay, then you click here. You just come there, you search on Canvas. When it opens, this is Play Store. When it opens, just type here at the search bar up here, you take Canvas. Okay, you are going to download and install. So this is the Canvas application. Mine is already installed, that is why you can see it here like this, because it is already installed. That is why it is just asking me to be open. Okay, so in case you don't know how to go about, I'm going to drop the link to the link to the description to get to this. Okay, I'm going to drop the link for the description to get to this on the description below. Alright, just keep the description, you are going to see it. So now I'll just click on open here so as to open our Canvas application. Alright, so you just give it some time to open. Alright, this is a fresh application. It will load and will come to the desktop where we can be able to see how we are going to be manipulating and how we are going to my Gmail. Okay, so I'm just going to continue my Gmail. So at this particular point, if you don't have a Gmail, make sure that you enter your email address and you do the sign up. Okay, and I believe that all Android phones or all mobile phones that we are using, be it Apple or Android systems or Chrome systems, they already have the Gmail on sign onto it. Alright, so I'm going to press here or just continue back when I sign in. Okay, after signing into your Canvas application, this is the interface that you are going to have here. Okay, so this is just the interface. This is for any new Canvas application that is just like newly downloaded. All right, this is a newly downloaded. So please, let's move down as we look onto Canvas and see how we can exploit Canvas. Remember, I said that Canvas is one of the most easiest and quick access tool for any new person in the field of graphic design. Should in case that you are new in graphic design and maybe you are facing difficulties to come up with some strong design, Canvas is always good when you can start at the beginning level to grow to a certain professional level. Okay, so now, but one of the things that you have to know is that Canvas also exists in a free version and a pro version. The paid version is called a pro version. So what I'm using here is the free version of Canvas. Okay, so now when we are going to be seeing some options in Canvas, this we are going to be understanding how these options, we can identify which of the options are paid option and which of the options are free options. Okay, now we come back up here, so you see your designs. Okay, the first thing that we have there is your design. So this is now based on this first top three menus that you are seeing here. You have your designs there, we have templates, and now you have the next one there, which is the AI. Okay, the AI. So you see Canvas also incorporate AI. So should in case that you want to understand more, I've dropped videos on how to use AI to facilitate your daily life activities, where you can just click on it. You can check on this channel, you are going to see. So if I click on AI, now it's going to load and come to ask me design for me what, create what. So now in using AI, you are going to use a prompt. All right, you are going to use a prompt to be able to write anything to tell Canvas what to do for you. For example, design for me, code for me, create a video clip. So when you now, one of the things that we have to note here as we are going down inside Canvas is that you always see something. For instance, when you see on these options under the AI, you see something here which is like a crown. Okay, this crown, this little crown, this crown is always telling you that it is where you have to pay. Okay, this is telling you that if you want to use that particular function there, you have to pay. Okay, you have to or upgrade to the premium version before you can access it. So that is one of the things that we have to note there as we move down. Now, as you see, this is all about for AI. This is all for AI. So now also you can also see that AI also have its own template, but some are like paid and some are free. So when you see this one, like I said, the ones here with the crown, just know that this crown means that if you want to use this template, you have to pay. This template you have to pay. But looking at here, you see that you can also use this one, design a bottle. Okay, skincare bottle, you can just use this one. It is a free version, so you just click on it and you are just going to AI is just going to do the things for it, to do the design for you. Okay, so it is doing the performance and everything getting. Okay, so without even you wasting time, AI is going to do this one for you. So like I said, that if you don't know how to use AI, if you are still new in or you have never heard about AI, just go back to check our previous video on sunlight session where we were talking about AI. So these are some body lotions container that AI has given us. These are the options. So now you can now take edit. Okay, so if you click here on edit now, you click here on edit, it's going to give you that you can do the editing here where you have like you can add some features there. Okay, you can add some out there. For example, you can see these are some of the things that you can add there, like coloring or whatsoever. So you can add some apps. If I click on this one now, you see what it's going to do there. So I take open, then it's going to go. That is just how this AI work. Okay, so this is not our call consent for now. I just want to briefly introduce you into this. Okay, we are just like going to briefly look onto the case of onto this every aspect of it. So, alright, so now when you are done with everything here, you see right up here now where you can see like upload. Okay, upload means that you should upload it by saving. Okay, this is like saving, so you click there, it's going to save, and now it is asking you to suggest to give like a link or download. So you just click on download. Now it's going to save in your mobile phone. So now let's return back to home. Let's return back home. Let's return home. Okay, home. When we return home now, we are going to start looking at other aspect of Canvas, because this Canvas is very easy for anybody. Should in case you're a professional or just a beginner in graphic design, you can use Canvas to be able to also upload a lot of things that concerns design. So now now let's look at the case of, because when you come at the right top here, always have this menu here. Okay, you always have the menu here. With this one, the inside the menu there, you can be able to get a lot of things inside here also. Okay, like when the menu loads and come, it shows you the home, brand, app, Canvas, AI, ads and trash in case you delete anything. Okay, and maybe, and now these are your recent designs down here. Okay, things that you have recently designed or any work that you have recently done on this. Now let's return back here now to see. Now if you click on templates, let's click on templates, which is my core concern. All right, these are templates, and this is where I really say that you can really enjoy graphic design shit in case even you are an amateur. Okay, that means that you are just a beginner. But now these templates, most of these templates are paid template, right? These are paid template. Remember, when you see this crown here, remember, when you see a crown, just know that it's something that it is a paid one. That means you can design it. If you want to use this template for your design, you have to pay. Okay, now let's move along this template and see which template is free. Now we can start marking here. You see that this template here is a free template. Okay, this one is a free template because there's no crown there. These are paid, this one are paid, this one are paid, this one are paid, then this one is another free template. Okay, so now let me click on one of the free templates. Let's look at what we can do with free templates. Now free templates are templates. What are templates even? Templates are inbuilt designs that you can just click on it and you now edit it, okay, to suit your own taste. For instance, this is a main idea graphic design organization, okay, what we call the organigram. Okay, so this is the organigram here. What we can do here is that when you click on this template, it comes, then you can see the template, you view the template now, and now it has fully open, right? Now you can start doing the editing of this template. You can edit this template the way you want. These are the elements, the text, and every other thing that you can think about in other graphic design application. So the thing is that now you can use your finger to click on the screen to zoom it out, okay, to zoom out so that you see what is there. For instance, I come here, I start with press S. This is just like Canva tips, okay. Now we can start doing the editing here. For instance, if I come here, I want to edit text, I'll go back to take my text, okay. This is text here. You see, when I press on text, the text has come. I can now edit whatsoever I want to edit here. All right, I can do the editing there without any issue. And the only thing here is after I'm going to take close. Okay, let's return back to. Okay, returning back here, we still have a lot of see here. So you can even see Canvas also have some templates here. Templates here for maybe for Facebook, for mobile videos, or for instance. After seeing all these templates, we are just going to take one of these templates and work there. For instance, let me say that we want to create a poster, right? These are now sections of posters. So just scroll down, you are going to see that Canvas really has a lot to offer you when it comes. It goes also to the stage of logo. Should in case you want to design a logo, you can just come here, but you can also upgrade, okay. You can do a paid version should in case you want to pay and you don't know how to go about. Just DM me, I'll tell you how to go about, okay. So now these are flyers for those of you that want to do flyers and it's like you don't even know how to start, where to how maybe where to start. For instance, I think that to end this, we will just going to take one of the design which is like a poster, okay, which is like a poster design, a poster design, which I'll take a poster like this one. All right, this medical health, which is the first one that we are having here. So we just give it some time to launch, okay. We just give it some time to launch so that anybody, this is for everybody. You have to be a graphic designer at all costs, and graphic design is not just like maybe something you design to only to get customers and you sell. You also design for yourself, okay. Some of these templates may take long time to open based on the capacity of your phone and based also on how the design look like. Okay, this is just a free design here. This is a free design, and what happened here is just that we can just do the editing of it. So now let's look at this. It is still opening, that is why all the options are not coming. So you have to be a little bit patient and give it some time to load. When everything loads and it comes and finish, we are going to do the work on it. All right, so I'll just teach you how to do the editing at this particular level. So after the editing, we are going to do the exportation or the saving to make sure that everything is okay. All right, so now I'm not like saying that Pixel Lab that we have been working on Pixel Lab for a long time is very good, especially for professional, okay. But we have to also consider the fact that we have some people who are still learners. All right, so now if we now come to now here design, here you have design, you have the elements, okay, which is the same thing that we have in Pixel Lab, okay. You just yeah, I first started with Pixel Lab because when you first started with something that is difficult before you are coming to the less difficult one, life will look so simple. All right, so now you can see uploads, you can see tools, the project, app, media magic, and whatsoever. So now if I just come here, I click now on the screen, okay. The first element, this is one of the things why I started with Pixel Lab, because you have to understand which which element is where, and maybe also to understand about the layer management. So now if I just click here, you see that I am working on this element, okay. I'm working on this element now, I'm working on this element. So now I just need to take undo, because what I have to do here, I just click on it, then I take replace, okay. We have to replace this image. So now I will need to allow access. Oh, I've allowed unlimited access, but I'll go back to configure to give it to allow all the access, okay. So I'm having limited access, allowed one, Okay, welcome back and thank you for your patience. After we have restored back by giving access, please do make sure that you take allow full access. Okay, now we just highlight our image as it is here, then we are going to take on replace. Okay, now when you come up here, you always see here it is showing you recent. Okay, recent means that the recent image, the most recently image in your system. Okay, so just come here, you click here so that you can go to where you have the image that you are about to use. Okay, so I'm going to go to my photo room. I believe that I've teach you how to use photo room. Okay, so now inside my photo room, that is where the pictures that most of my pictures that doesn't have a background are being kept. Okay, some of my pictures that don't have a background that I can use it for this particular purpose are there. So still, given that we are going to maintain this to be like an educational flyer, I'm going to use a picture like this one, which is good for educational purpose. Okay, so that is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it's going to come here. So I cannot adjust it by taking it off. Should in case it doesn't really sound very well, okay, you can still move it to make sure that it really suits the content of what you want to put. All right, so now the next thing that we are going to do is maybe we need just to work on the name here. Like you see, if I tap on that name there, now you see when I tap on the text, I have different options, right? When I tap on an image, I have different options. So now looking at the options up here that we are having, so you see that we are having something there so different. Where you have like the first one there is the pen. Okay, this pen start for what, edit. Okay, this one start for maybe adding of text and maybe like putting like communication signs there. Then this one here, it is for copy. Then the last but not the least there is for the delete. Okay, so you can explore other options. So now if I take edit, I will take maybe, I'll just click there on edit, and I'll take the rewrite. I'll take on rewrite. Okay, so because remember, you are editing the template. This is not your own personal work. All right, so this is for those that want just to get into graphic design very fast, but they are not so powerful to learn other strong application very fast. So I will take now on rewrite. Okay, rewrite is going to come back, and I will tell it I'm going to remove this one here, then I'll take replace, or just double tap on it and take maybe, let's put it impact fuse education. Okay, impact fuse one IT LTT. Okay, now the next one that we have here is what, where we have this medical. We'll just double tap on it, then we are going to write school. Okay, I'll maintain the school off, or I'm gonna just write school. Alright, I'm going to double tap on the second one, which is like that health. Alright, here tech, which is tech. Okay, health and tech, let's just keep it there. So now the next thing is to come here where you have this one. You just have to edit this text. Maybe alright, we just have to write here digital marketing should be our first course. Okay, digital marketing, because digital marketing of cyber security, health and science. Okay, I'm going to put all this in capital letters so that it will look somehow clean. Health and and sciences. Data management. Data management. So I'll put this one in capital letters here. Cyber security. Okay, so this is all about this. This is just all about this one. So now you can now resolve feedback. Now you see that the next thing that is here is just what, this logo. Okay, where I can just come here, I will delete this logo. Then now we can come to design. Okay, now we bring our own logo. Let's go into inside here, where we can now go. I will now go to Pixel Lab application, or go to Pixel Lab, where we have I will have the logo of Impact Fuel stored there, so that we can now bring the logo of Impact Fuel from it. Okay, so these are my other designs that I've been making. So I store this logo with in a PNG format so that it doesn't have a background. That is why when it comes here, you see it is just going to come in this simple way like this. That doesn't cause any chaos on the design. Okay, so now you can just press it there. So this is why we first started with the other one with Pixel Lab application, which is somehow a little bit complicated, so that everybody can understand how to move along when you are dealing with other more complex designs. Okay, when you are dealing with other more complex design, which is making maybe the environment is complex a little bit. Okay, so let's just end that one there. We come down here also, so you can see you can also change it. Please, it doesn't just end like changing it. You can also change a lot of things there, like the font color. You see, I can change the font color here to matches the color of the design in which I'm currently working on it, so that everything should be matching. All right, so the next thing is, now maybe I come down here. Now I'm going to edit this text. I'll just write there, register with us. Okay, register with us. So that is it. Now the next thing that we need to do here is what, we have the phone number here, which we need to convert this phone number to make sure that it is our own phone number. Okay, so we have the phone number and the email address. So we are going to start with the phone number up here first, which I'll just use my home base number. Please, when writing phone numbers, always make sure that you put this you always use this thing there. Okay, like the +2. Okay, that is the area code. The area code, so that will help people to know where they are contacting. So I'll put +670. Okay, you can also get to me on WhatsApp with this number. All right, you can also get to me on WhatsApp with this number, 670 82 5083. Okay, so I'll just end here. Now the next thing is now the email address. Okay, everything, this is one of the things that you see, even a template, they are putting everything there so that you can understand the principles of graphic design. Because I always say this, the name of the company, what the company is offer, should be one of the biggest thing that is there. Then now, before you come to give the contact information, always appear at the bottom. All right, always appear at the bottom. So at gmail.com. So this is my email address, gmail.com. Okay, so should, in case it doesn't enter, there's no issue there, you just end it here. Then now we come back to our design, just touch on this particular one here, the box here. Now you see that you can open it from this side. Okay, you can open it by increasing the size. All right, and you see that everything now fits very well here. So is it not amazing? Now let's look at up here. Before we end this tutorial, let's export it. Okay, so that people should be confident on what they're saying. Now first thing, I'll say that save, because saving will help you now to come back again later to see what you can do. So now I will first take now to save. Okay, auto upload. Now it's suggesting to be what, in PNG, which is transparent. Okay, so but you can come here, you choose maybe to PDF, you choose maybe to MP4 high quality, you can also export it as maybe MP4. Okay, you can use JPEG, which is best for sharing. A PNG is called complex image. In my introduction to this one, to graphic design, I earlier mentioned about all these designs made for graphic design. Okay, so take any of this format that you want to save. Should in case you want to save as maybe MP4, you can save as your MP4. But now, if you want to take on high quality, you have to pay. Okay, you have to pay on it to get this high quality. Sorry, I'm not going to be working on that now. I'm not going to be working on this now. Okay, so I'm not, and actually we just have to come also on this other one, which is like to download. So as we are giving it some time, it is preparing your design. So once this design get finished and it is saved inside my gallery, I'm going just to take it to my gallery and show you how this design look there, and you are going to see it by yourself and understand how you can use Canvas. Should in case that you have any question to ask on how to use and what to do about this, just drop in the comment section. I'll be there to respond to you any moment. So you see that graphic design is not going to be something